sure the other stream's working. Yeah. Is it working? Looks like it. So I just need to make that public. Whoops. And oops. All right. Public. Yo. So the goal here today is to avoid doing video editing for a little bit. And then I'm going to do video editing later, but not on here. So I've got this prompt ready. It's a bunch of files in it. Oops. Yeah. This is a project. I've recorded a few streams on this already, but the general idea is a podcast editing application. Oops, I need to copy this. Forgot to do that. Copy rows. Here are the warnings. All right. So I had a large chat thing for this project, but I just want to redo it, restart it. It doesn't look like this is going to use that many fewer tokens with all of the context. But this is Gemini Pro 2.5. It has 1 million token context. And I'm hitting already just with the project files and a few things that I made. You basically converting APIs into stuff to use for context. I guess that's good. Yeah, so all the CS files, and then, like I said, the JSON files, which are the ones that are using most of the tokens here. Like this New soft ones, 263,000 or 267,000 tokens. I probably don't even need that one, but it's in there, so. I don't know, should I remove that one? Yeah, let's take that one out. That dropped it massively. So it's down to 58,000. I'll pull up the application, the other tool that I made to make those real quickly. Because I did convert it from XML to JSON with the hope that the files were smaller. And it did, but not obviously not a massive amount. And the goal with that is simply just to give it context. So that's what this thing does. And no surprise, I used the AI to convert it from XML to JSON. I used it to make it in the first place as well, but it's kind of the theme these days. Yeah, so what this does, any NuGet libraries that are loaded into the application, I can select them in here. So this one, and then I click generate, and it makes that JSON file. So do that. Let's see. I'll open it up here. Bin debug. Let's see, what could I open it with that makes sense? I'll try Firefox. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Obviously, it's not actually structured like this, the data behind it, but this is like a it's a formatted version of it. I don't know if this is right. Okay, that is not right. What did I pick? Expand all. Yeah, that is not right. It's supposed to have all the properties, functions, classes for that. Did I open the wrong thing? Yeah. Okay. All right, so here's the one that I just made. Yeah, the in audio. So we've got variables. Textual information. How it works together. Pretty much anything. All right. Yeah, I had it on the wrong model. So that's why that was weird. Anyways, I think this is good to run and see what happens. It's got all that context. It's got the prompt itself. It's doing stuff. Yeah, it should be good. Can't really see my preview too well. It's kind of small in OBS. I think the text here is fully shown. Yeah, while I was developing with Gemini Pro, I was trying to make that podcast editing application, and it was failing constantly because it didn't have enough context on the Whisper API. So that's why I made this other application, and it definitely helped kind of get it to a point where it would work. But yeah, see if how it tries to refactor things. Yeah, I do wonder if this is not as well. It looks kind of bloated here, but the actual data behind it. Okay, here we go. Raw data. Yeah, so it's pretty compact. All right, we've got something. Oh shoot. Let me stop. I'm gonna redo that. I think I need to tell it to do it in pieces. Shoot. Wait, where's the prompt? Edit. There we go. Hash. Should be done in logical. I can't spell. All right. Stop editing. Now let's try it again. Yeah, so that's been a helpful tool. There's not like a massive amount to it. I did try to get the AI to fix up warnings and such, but it still failed on some of it. All right. So we don't need that. Here's the thing that it's going to attempt to rework. Of course, refactoring a project to improve its structure and maintainability is an excellent investment. Let's break this down into a series of manageable tasks. Task 1. Create a core services layer. Address compiler warnings. The most significant issue is a bunch of stuff in the form code file. Address nullability warnings. Create a services folder. Project manager, audio service, transcript service, refactor. Oh, let us start. I'm good at language. Here's a fractured code for the first task. I created the new service classes, moved the business logic, the forms. All right. Services. Make a new folder. Inside there, I'm going to make a project manager.cs. All right. Hopefully I can just copy paste. Yeah, that looks correct. Oh, I should have given it. Well, I think I figured it out. All right. Next, audio service. Add. Copy paste. I've been relegated to a copy paste monkey in programming. If I were to use some of the tools that I think probably cost money in the sense that they hook to APIs, like web services, there are things that will do the actual editing and such. I haven't used them though, so I don't know like how they work and such. Yeah, that's pretty big. Next, form 1 CS. One here. Whoops. View code. So this one's a little more challenging because I need to not I don't want to damage the action action functions or whatever they're called. Like this one. Because it links to a control. All right. Copy these. Put those there. Take this thing. Put that here. Then the constructor. I think I can copy this whole thing. Paste. All right. There's the. I need this thing. Why didn't it add comments? Load project, something, something. Update. Whoop. Where's the region thing? See, cut list changed. Yeah. Why is that so much larger? Oh. That is why. Maybe I could just copy paste it all. It's going to use the same names, but I feel like it's going to mess up Visual Studio if I do that. Select, selection cut. All right, it's in the right order. Next, key down. It's probably the same code. Yeah. Next. Translate, cut. They get reordered. That. Get rid of these. Tool menu items. This is a get rid of this thing. That one. Yeah, this is why I wanted it to get reworked, is because it's a mix of these actions related to the form and a bunch of other stuff. Export audio. Merge segments. All right, so that should be whoops. Let me see if I can do this. Cut selection. Let me see if it can play. Well, maybe I can just copy paste this part and try it. See what happens. So I don't want to go to every single one. That would be here. So this might be in a thing that has not been written yet. Update UI. Let's see. What's in here? What is this? Shoot. Okay, what I'm going to do is just copy the entire thing. See what happens. It's still an error. Save. So it clearly does not have, whoops, the proper context to do that. Okay, there's more. Where's the form? Is this the form? I'm surprised it did so much in one step. All right, that one. Audio project. Audio service. Transcript editor. Is that in here? No. Oh, here we go. Audio project. Just gonna do a full copy paste. Hope that it works. Next. Transcript editor control. That's in the folder. Next. Export form. There we go. Why didn't it do any commenting? Just barely. Whatever. I should have told it to do more comments. Oh well. Filler word review. Copy. Paste. Separate. Concerns, reduce complexity. Compiler warnings, improve maintainability. Let's build it. Huh? Oops. Transcription service. How did I do that? Oh. Dude. Filler. Like which one? This is audio service. That might have been at the top. No, that was in filler word. Oh my goodness. Wait, I pasted it in here. Why did it do this? Whoops. Let's go into here. Odd. I think it's a bug with the whatever this display thing is. All right. Yeah, so I thought this would happen. Crap. Wait. Where is this? Filler word review. Okay, that is not in there. Internal class. Just make one up. This one. Going to the form one. Oh, geez, what is it? Oh, it was empty. Moving it from the code causing compiler error. Filler word review form. The thing is, didn't look for other issues that it caused. I'm just gonna have it do it. I don't want to do it. Yeah, those are warnings. All right, export form. I'm just gonna follow its instructions. So that'll be the fastest method. Filler word review form. So it wants me to change the name here. Yeah, I don't know if I can open it in Designer, because usually it crashes when it does that. Which one was it? I think it's the main. Yeah. I'm just curious to see what it'll do. Programming is so exciting. Actually, I'm looking forward to, or more interested in, the potential script to help me edit videos. I'm trying to think of how I could do that. Edit the designer file. Control F. All right. Save. Not bad. Back to here. Oh, okay. Have to rebuild it. Oh no. Like, what is it called? View code, maybe? Does this have the ability to... Whoops. Huh? What? No. Which one is it? Crap. I did not mean to do that. I don't know. I don't generally mess with these files. Pinpointing, clarifying. All right. There we go. Next step. What next step is there? I didn't think there was a next step. Asynchronous operations. Okay, there is. Improve UI responsiveness. Add a progress report class in the core folder. I don't have a core folder. No, I think it just means here. Add class. Copy paste. Save. Okay. Add progress bar to 4.1. Don't need that. Whoops. way down here. Wait, tool strip. Okay, that's not the one that it wants. Huh? There is no tool strip. Oh, find it. Okay. This thing. No. It's a status strip. Progress log. Oh. Select. This thing. Name. Set visibility to false. Okay. Exciting. This is crazy to me to think how much information it has. Because I didn't give a context on this stuff. Like, where is it coming up with it? Or, like, what sources did it use? Did it skip this code here? What is this up here? Oh man, that is a lot. Whatever it is, it's a lot. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it redid it. Go to the bottom again. Completes the refactoring process. So I'm going to do a new chat. If I want to, I don't know if I'm going to do it now, but the goal is to make this actually functional. We'll see. But, okay, I didn't want to do that. Okay, that is the form code. I'll do that now. There are errors. Export. Bro. Okay. Export form. Gonna have the same design errors probably. What is this? Okay, it's split into two things, of course. So we've got transcription service. Wait. Why would it be changing this one again? All right. This next one is transcript analyzer service. Is this new? Like, why did it change these? Because it made them in the first place. New class. Add. So I can't do a standard copy paste job because it grouped them together. There we go. More errors. Like what? Like what? Huh? How did it screw that up? Buggy. Let's see. Not this again. I'm not going to attempt to do it myself. Run. Export tool strip menu item. Maybe it's a dot, or you have to access the control. I don't think it's accessing that control properly. Wait, did I not add it? No, it's in there. Tool strip progress bar. All right, word timing. Paste. Save. Transcript service. Hopefully this is not split up into two things. No, it doesn't look like it. Paste. Save. Form 1. This is always fun. Paste. The errors are still there. Progress. What? What? No. You fix it. Yeah, I can see why this kind of kills your critical thinking skills. So why is it complaining? VAR's, I don't know how I feel about VAR. I don't think it's a great option to use unless you have to use it. Now it's changing this one again. Why though? Audio service. Why is it changing this one? I don't know. Next. This version uses the null forgiving exclamation operator. Which class is this? Oh, transcript service. Save. What else do we got? Is that it? No, there's more. Save. That's gotta be it. Yeah. My apologies. Son of a. Export tool strip menu item. Okay. Whoops. What am I doing? Copy row. It's interesting that it didn't even attempt to do anything with these two. So it says dereference of a possible null reference. Yeah, okay, it tried to do something, but that didn't work. It forgot the context of our change. There we go. It is very fallible, like a human. Oh no. Please, no. Whoops. Oh, it didn't fully copy it for some reason. Alright. That was weird. Let's see. Yay. I should have saved a copy of the original. Whoops. I might have it somewhere, but... let me switch to here for a second. File open, or import. Alright, so it imported this audio file. I can double click on stuff. This was an issue. Yeah, this is still an issue. Where the two words are connected. So we're basically at stage 1. It's like so out. See if it works with the other track together. I can join. Let's see. Save. Switch here again. Save project as P1. Okay, that PEP, that's the extension it picked, I guess. Interesting. Go into here. Open with, switch to here again. Edit in Notepad. Get rid of that. So here's the file structure it created for a project file. It's got the source audio. In the future, I would want it to do like a relative path, because I don't like I'd have it do a relative path. It's got words, start end points. Filler words. I don't think this feature really works properly because there was a so. All right. There's no closed project. Open projects. Okay, that seem to work. Let me start making a list of things to add to it. Okay. Has stuff selected, that's good. Export. That's correct. Sure. I don't think that worked. Let me see if there's even code in there. I don't know. Yeah, there is. I don't know how to spell ly. Question mark. Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't call the service. Bro, what? Hmm? Why didn't it work though? That's odd. Let me try it again. Second voice, one edited. Export to the right. Okay, positive. Yeah, I don't see it in there. Found the exact bug. This is great. All right. This is the fix. I told it to not do stuff like that. Bro. Build. Alright, let's see what else there is. But wait, there's more. Recommended designer fix, best practice. So it's saying export form. Where's the... Click on export. Probably wants me to go here. Oh, wait. Find dialogue result. Change none to OK. Save. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see what it sounds like. Pull up Audacity. Got our edited file and also the original. That does not look right. We'll see. How can I mute this? There we go. Going to be the second track. Yeah, Whisper completely ignored this stuff, which is completely not the point. See if it works with the other track together, or I can join the two people talking over. Yeah, I don't think this is correct. All right, so this is going to be the second track. See if it works with the other track together, or I can join the two. Where's the all right? The thing is, it should... All right, so this is going to be the second going to be the second track. It removed the all right. So it actually clipped this entire thing. So I was supposed to take the back section out too. Or I can join the two people talking over. Join the two. It completely took out a massive amount that was not supposed to take out. So clearly does not work properly, but hey, it's a thing. Yeah. Maybe my idea of a video editor thing is not going to work until I figure out how to get it to properly use the Whisper API and stuff. Yeah. Shoot. Hmm. See, the thing is, I don't know anything about the API either. So it's kind of like, how do I even approach this? And then it's not even commenting stuff. Transcribe audio file, async, word timing. Hmm. And so I think at this point I'm not going to use this chat anymore because it's just been loaded up with changes and things. So I'd probably give it the entire project again. This could be part of it as well. There might be a better model to use here. I'm using the standard base. Hmm. All right, so I can change that if I am able to download the other one. I'm just curious to see if it makes any difference without changing anything else. But where do I download them? Okay, that's not going to work with my GPU. Well, shoot. You can do the medium one. But where do I download it? I don't remember where I got it last time. So I'm not seeing links. Hmm. Well, hmm. Some random website. No. Maybe I'll just use this one. Download. Save link as. No. Switch here. Put it into models. See if that's in there. One of them's a bin file. That one's .en. Maybe it doesn't matter. I'll try it and see if it even runs. There we go. Just it's literally in there. Oh, I know what happened. All right. So I need to copy if new. Maybe just always copy. No, copy if newer. There we go. What even is this? Oh, it opened the file there. Okay. This is not the thing. I don't know. Delete that. Yes. I mean, this is totally different than what I've got in there. Oh. Is this the thing that I'm using? Where's the references? I don't even see references in here. Dependencies? Packages? Maybe I got it through the NuGet thing. No mention of models. Oh. Is this thing it? Jesus, the flippin'. That looks like. Okay, that's pretty big. Large turbo. Maybe this one. The most awkward. I don't think this is going to make much of a difference, but we'll see. One thing I could do is just start coming up with another chat thing. Whoops. Actually, let me switch back to here for a second. Here. Whoops. All right. What could I even say? I don't know. Still going. see. Copy, paste. This is, I don't know if this has been productive, but I'm learning a few things, I guess. Put that in there. All right, so I have a new model, significantly larger than the original. So in that case, I'm gonna do copy of newer, save. See if it's capable of loading this thing. Profile. No. But why? It's called a bin file. I mean, I'll laugh if this makes a difference, but hey. Rename. Yes. Nice to make. Clean. Rebuild. I don't know which one actually pushes the file. I can also check to see if it's inside there. Yeah, it's in there. Ah, man. Shoot. GGML. Maybe that makes a difference. Maybe these are the wrong ones. This thing. That looks the same size though. Oh. Wait. I'm supposed to do a conversion of some sort. Okay. So I've got the wrong one. Okay. Delete this thing. That was a waste of 1.5 gigabytes of bandwidth. Delete. All right. Let's go back to this thing. Let me shoot which This one. And save these links. Oops. All right, so we got that. I'm gonna pick one of those. So that one is significantly larger. I think this is the one that I want to try, I think. There are smaller ones. It's using a different quantization or whatever it's called, so it's not as accurate than this one. But it is smaller. Then there's the really large ones. Maybe the Q8 one. It's about half the size. Well, the medium. This one sounds cooler. How do I download? Yes. All right. So in that case, switch to here. I'm going to give it all of my project data. I'm also going to give it the Whisper API and the in-audio API information. Let's see, upload. Here. What is this? I also give it all of the API information for Magic's Vegas Pro that they have available, which I don't think I have in the project here. I should add those. Desktop. Copy. Paste. Open. All right. I think that's all the context that I want here. Up to 286,649 tokens. I'd like to augment my Magic's Vegas Pro scripts with a feature to automatically edit source video files and their related audio. Thinking it should have speech to text and then use a local LLM, which I really don't know how to approach that yet, to analyze the text and figure out how to clip up the audio video. Okay, that is not, it's this one. No, that's not the one. Is it this one? Yeah. W. GIT. NuGet. What are these called? Package. I don't know if there is a interfacing. Let's see. I should probably give it some help. In this case, actually, let me do this first. That downloaded. Paste it into here. Let's go into here. Why is it not showing it? Okay, whoops. Add. Did I put in the wrong thing? Yes, I did. Oops. There we go. And then change this property. Save. Build. So I was using the wrong whatever the heck model, whatever it is. They had to convert it for some reason. So this should work. Oops, did I... Wrong name. This should work. Doop doop. All right, so this is going to be the second track. It does have more to it. See if it works, but it doesn't have the as and ums and stuff. So I think that might be how it's configured. Worked. It wasn't super slow. Took a little bit of additional time, but not too bad. Let's see. All right. Nougat. There's Llama Sharp. This is a Google one. This one's probably too big. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to actually... Isn't the right thing? I don't want to try it. I want to... Bro. Why did they dumb down their website? Huh. Maybe this. Nope. Library? Okay. Was that even linked from the main page? So OpenAI did finally release a model. And those are too big for my hardware. Sadly, I only have a 8 gigabyte GPU for the VRAM. Now it can run from system memory, but it's going to be a lot slower. So this one is the Google one. Maybe that thing. Whoops. Perhaps using, let's see. How much action has this thing had? I'm going to give it context and search. Together. Whoops. Can't spell. I'll do an exclamation mark. There we go. Big data. Man. Oh boy. It's getting late. Probably gonna end stream pretty soon here. Should probably be saving notes of all this stuff. I think here. I mean, technically this is saving notes. So I could reference that. Brainstorming session. Harnessing AI for automated video editing in Vegas Pro. A brainstorming session. Change the size of this. Big data. Bloop. Or I could put it over here and make it even bigger. Increase my face cam. All right. Let's see. Concept of integrating text-to-speech, a local language model, and automated editing is an ambitious and forward-thinking approach to video production. I could show my existing scripts too. This document explores the possibilities and challenges. So I don't think it tried to find other options. Transcription. Analyze. Or the prompt. Culling, trimming, and arranging the media. Your script needs to reads the EDL, programmatically performs edits. I don't know what EDL means. Oh wait, edit decision list. Okay. So it's using its own special terms now. Whisper.net, this is .NET library based on OpenAI's Whisper model, responsible for speech to text. Man, I want a GPU with more VRAM. Anyways, C# library provides access to local distributed Gemini 3 listening transcript. I haven't used this one, but I feel like it might be decent because I've been using Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is a bigger version of Gemma, I think. But they could be pretty different. I'm not sure. But obviously it wouldn't be as good, especially at the size that I can use it effectively. So I'm not sure how well this will work. And technically I could hook up the Gemini Pro API to it, but it costs money to use, so I don't think I want to do that. Let's see how much it costs. That's expensive. Less than or equal to 200,000 tokens. Input $1.25, output $10. That's insane. Sorry, no. That is too much. Because I've been using hundreds of thousands of tokens in their web version. Provides access to local LLMs. And then the scripting API. Timestamp accuracy. Cutting dilemma. Accuracy of the timestamps provided by the speech-to-text model. Standard Whisper models by extension Whisper.net are not designed for precise word-level timestamping. Can be cut off by several hundred milliseconds, which is not accurate enough. WhisperX. Specifically designed to provide more accurate word-level timestamping. However, WhisperX is the Python library. And there were no direct C#. Of course, it's got an X on it. It's like, ooh, it's the X version. I see. WhisperX. Whoops. I cannot. Whoops. Word level timestamps. Oh, it's blocked by my... There we go. So here's the one it's talking about. So this is probably why the other... my other idea is not working too well. Because if Whisper itself is not able to give me data on each word, that's a problem. Hmm. I don't know. Let's go here. There might be a better way to browse. Yeah, it's just the standard one. Open Vino. Hmm. Google Cloud. Nope. Amazon Web Service. Nope. IBM Watson. Nope. More cloud garbage. Is this the depreciated thing? Well, on-device streaming text-to-speech engine. I'm not concerned about streaming. I just need timecode based on each word. Is this the other direction? Is it converting speech to text? I mean, text to speech. Yeah. Okay, this is backwards. Done with that. Okay, that's also backwards. It says trial. I don't think I want to waste my time. Yeah. Man. I'm surprised no one would want to do this. Well, yeah. Shoot. Okay. Mm. Nah. Maybe I should work on that one first and try to integrate it, the WhisperX thing, into that one. All right. It's already giving me some code. I'm not going to do it now, but it's something I can hopefully look at in the future. Like I said, I might try to implement that on the other project because it needs that too. And then I can just get an idea for how it works and stuff without all of my other scripting things causing issues, or, you know, doing the interfacing between the video editing program and the other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Interesting programming session, I guess. Or copy paste session. Peace.